Hello,
Hello.
Adler.
Hi.
Hello, can you hear me well?
Yes,
Okay, good. So how are you today?
I'm good.
Everything's fine?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's good actually to see you again for today. So we actually gonna catch up with some classes, okay? And actually for today, let me actually try to explain to you and remind about lists, okay? The thing that we already learned. Do you remember that?
What did you say?
Do you remember about lists?
Oh, this. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try to learn again about that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so are you ready to continue our lesson for today?
Yes.
Okay, so first thing first, I just want to ask you about do you actually kind of free today? That's why you can actually attend.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, you're just kind of bored at home and don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay then. So actually for today, we will try to continue and let me just share a screen about what we are trying to learn for today, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so hold on a second. Okay, while waiting, maybe can you tell me about what is your activity for today at home?
I just play games right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What what kind of games that you play right now?
Minecraft.
Oh, is that your favorite one?
Uh, no, I was playing with my friends.
Oh, are you playing Roblox too?
Uh, Used to, but not much anymore.
It's actually kind of the same with Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
But you still fancy a Minecraft rather than Roblox.
Yeah, I rather Minecraft than Roblox.
Oh, that's a good choice. Okay, let me share screen to you. Okay, do you already see my screen, Adler?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we will try to actually learn about list for today in Module 6, Lesson 2. And let's go to the next slide. Okay, before we try to learn about lists, maybe let's try to remind some materials that we already learned together before this. Okay, and let's try to learn again to remind you again about Pygame. So, do you still remember about Pygame?
Uh, it's a library, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what do you remember about Pygame?
For games, create games. Uh, I don't know. That's it.
How about some function that you still remember? Can you tell me three functions, maybe?
Mm. Um,
Maybe, yeah, three functions that you remember about Pygame. It's okay if you cannot remember it.
mm, I do not remember.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay. So let's see some function in Pygame, okay? So yeah, you can kind of actually write because Pygame is actually a library that you can use to actually play some games and to actually make, okay, made a game in Python. And there is some function that you actually already used before. Maybe do you remember about these functions in the screen?
Yeah, now I remember.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yep, there is a couple things that maybe you are already trying to use to it actually in the last lessons. And do you have any questions about these functions?
Mm, no. Yeah, no.
No questions?
No.
Okay, then. So let's continue. Okay, how about this? Do you still remember about RGB calculator?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you know how to use it on the game?
It's for coloring the backgrounds, right?
Mm-hmm, good. And maybe you can coloring also
Uh,
the sprites, yeah, if you
yeah.
want. And how to use it?
To use it, uh, you just find a color that you like, and
Mm-hmm.
then um put the
The code.
numbers
Mm-hmm.
in a variable,
And
so
then,
much more easier.
yeah, you're right. So you actually just have to mention the code that you get from the calculator, right? And
Yeah.
then you can actually try to use it on your sprites or on your code, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. So let's go to another one in here. Okay, so if you remember in the last project also, we already tried to make a Q&A game, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
do you still remember about this function, the rectangle?
Yes.
Okay, good. And do you remember how to use these parameters?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, do you have any questions about this?
What is MW?
NW is actually the variable for the main window. So this variable can be used as a parameters in this function.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah, that's it.
let's continue. Okay, so this is some function about font and text. Do you still remember this too?
Not much.
Sorry,
Not really.
not really.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's see in here. If you see that whenever you try to using a phone for your label, you can actually using this function, okay? Phone dot font, okay? So you can actually set the font and the object whenever you try to make one, okay? And this is the style, this is the font, and this is the size. Do you get it?
Okay, okay. Yes.
And yeah, if you want to render it, if you want to show it, you have to using this function. So you can using the variable that you make, and then just using dot render, and then you will get the things that you want. You can mention the text, just set the value into true, and then you can mention the color also. Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay. And then how to show it, how to display it into your code, into your project, you can actually using Blit for it. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Is there any questions in here?
No.
No? Okay, good. Let's continue. Okay, so we try to actually learn about lists. So in here, you can actually see that list is actually a structure, okay, for storing a multiple types of data in a well-ordered manner, okay? And if you can see in here, list is actually like a variable, right?
Yeah.
You can actually place something, but it's actually larger than variable because variable is actually only place one value, but list can actually place a multiple value, right?
Yeah.
And then can you tell me the unique thing about lists?
Um, they are separated by number index.
Okay, good. And then if you see in here, another unique thing about list is actually the bracket because it's actually using a square bracket, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And yeah, you already mentioned it before that there is an index, okay? Because list actually have to be in well ordered manner, right? So you got to be have index in here to actually see the position of every item.
Mm.
And for list items, you don't have to actually using numbers only. You can actually mix up with anything that you want. Okay, you can using true, you can combine with strings, combine with boolean, combine with integer, whatever that you want, you can actually place it inside list. Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay, let's continue. Okay, so do you still remember the name of this function?
Mm, uh, it's for finding the what is it again? The yeah,
That
find a
that
number index.
yeah, or find the item, but it's
Yeah.
actually called slicing method. Okay,
Mm.
so this is actually called slicing method. So you can actually find something inside the list with this method. Okay, so how
Okay.
to use it? It's actually just mention the index number that you want, and you will get the item inside that position. So if you mention number 0, you will get the first item, which is 181. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good. So do you have any questions until here?
No.
No? Okay. So let's continue. So there is actually like any other data type, you can actually using a multiple function inside a list. Okay. So in here, you can actually create a list, get a list. Also, you can print a list. You can add and remove an item, and also clear the entire list. And also you can search for the item inside the list. You can even sort, iterate, and determine the length of the list. Okay, do you have any questions until here?
Mm, no.
Okay, everything is still clear until here?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so if you can see in here, this is the first function. Okay, the first function that you can see in here is actually the list function. The list function is actually used to declare an empty list. So if you want to make a new empty list, you can actually use this function. How to use it is the first one. Make sure that you find a name for your list, okay? And then equals, continue by the function list. And there you go. You will get a new list with the participants as its name. Do you got it?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then also you can actually using append dot append to actually add an item by the end of the list. Okay,
Okay.
you can actually mention the item on here. Okay, inside the bracket. You got it?
Yes.
Okay, and then you can print the list if you want. Okay, and then after this, let's see another slide. So this is how to use it. Okay, if you use it like this, you will get the first one a new list. Okay, and then if you see in here, you can actually input some new data or new item inside the list, which is using this. Do you remember about while?
Yeah.
What is while?
It's like a loop.
Oh, yeah, that's good. So you can actually using loop to actually append a new data. Okay,
Mm. Okay.
so far do you got it?
Yes.
Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so there is actually also another function in here, and another function is actually this have the same purpose with the last one. So if you want to make a new list, but you don't want to using the list function, you can actually using the second method. to make a new list with a different way. Okay. So this way is actually you have to mention another name, okay, a new name, but also you can actually using a square bracket and then you can actually add a new item inside it at the same time. You can actually declare a list with the element or the item inside it. This is the second way to actually make a new list. You got it?
Yes.
Okay, so the benefit of using this function is actually you can add the item at the same time with making a new list. So you don't have to using dot append, right? So that's the benefit. Or if you want to make an empty list with this method, you can just leave it empty like this, leave it a blank. So you don't have
Uh,
to add any item. You got it?
yes.
Okay. And then if you want to search to make sure is there any item like this on the list, you can actually using in operator. So for example, let's say that you want to find Johnson in this list. Okay, if you are using this function and if you execute it, you will get an output which is in the two terms. Is it kind of true or false? If it's true, then yeah, it's already there. But if it's false, it's not there. You got it?
Okay. Yes.
And then there is a sort function to actually sort some items based on something. But if you are using a default function, it's actually sort in the lexicographic order. It means it's gonna be a sort. It's gonna be sort on assigning numbers and letters of the alphabet. You got it?
Yes.
Is there any questions?
No.
Maybe there is something that you are still confused.
No. No.
Everything's already clear.
Yes.
Okay, so let's try to continue again then. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see the second function. Okay, in here, the next function is actually for. Do you still remember about for?
Yes.
Can you tell me more about for that you still remember?
Uh, is it another type of loop?
Good. And then what else that you still remember
Um,
about for?
hmm, that's about it.
That's about it. Okay, it's all right. So in for, okay, you can actually iterate. Okay, you can do some iteration through the entire data. In this case, you can actually do that inside a list. Okay, so you can actually do some things. Okay, do some actions inside a list with a repetition. Do you get it?
Um, what does it iterate mean?
Iterate, it means like this. Let's say that you have a list like this. So you have a list A, okay, and there is some item inside it, right? And
Yes.
let's say that you have this, this, and this, okay? The iteration, it means like you want to do some actions uh with this item, and you want to do it on the whole items on that list at the same time. Okay?
Oh,
So let's say that you want to add a little bit of picture inside the item. So you can actually do that with for. Let's say that you want to add circle. And with iteration, you can make a circle at the same time with another item
ah,
without coding it one by one.
hmm.
You got it?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so is there any questions until here?
Um, oh yeah, the length function
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
is
Oh,
does it like count the length by like the index or the amount of items there is or what?
okay. So if you remember, I think we already discussed about this function on module one, chapter three, if you remember about strings. So you can actually count the total character, the total letter on a sentence by using this function. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Mhm. So you can actually do the same thing with this one. So if you're using len, it means you can actually count how many items inside the list.
Oh,
Do you get it?
okay, yes.
Okay. Okay, so let's go to the next function. The next function is gonna be called split. Do you ever heard about this one?
Yes.
Okay, so what can you tell me more about split function?
Um, so oh, wait.
What can
Mm,
you tell me about the split function that you already know?
it's it like splits the items, right? If I remember
Mm-hmm.
correctly,
And then
into I forgot.
you forgot?
Yeah, I
Okay. So yeah, your definition is actually almost correct. So basically you can actually add something in the between of every item. Okay. So if you
okay.
see in here, you can actually do add space in the between of every item. Okay. And if you notice in here that in every item there's a space, right? But why you want to add another space? Because if you remember, space in Python is actually not symbolized with this. Space in Python is actually symbolized with comma. So if your item has comma, it means you already get space in between every item. You
Mm,
get it?
yes.
So for Python, this set of lists is actually doesn't have any space in between of every item. That's why the creator want to add split with space so they can get something like this. You got it?
Oh, okay.
If you add if you change the item of this split with maybe something like slash, then you will get slash. So you will get something like this. You got
Oh,
it?
okay. Yes.
Okay. So is there any questions?
No.
Okay. So I think let's go to here. Do you still remember about this function about string and list?
Some of them.
Some of them you still remember?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any questions that you want to ask about this?
Uh, what? Wait. Oh, oh, never mind, never mind.
No?
No.
Okay then. So I think that's it actually for the theory sections. I think I will try to stop share. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now we will try to actually making a project with this list that we already learned before. Okay. And we will try to combine it with Pygame. Okay. I already sent the guidance at WhatsApp. Do you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, you can try to follow it with that first. Okay.
Okay.
So you can try to see it and try to do the same thing first. And we will see how the project is going to be look like. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can try to log in to your Algonova platform and try to share screen. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, let's go to list. Yeah, number 25. Yeah, number two, number 2. Mhm. Okay,
Okay.
so you can try to do it first. No, 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 no. You don't have to show that. Um, maybe can you open it on WhatsApp?
Oh,
Your phone maybe.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the screen is actually used for the code. Okay.
Wait. Let me just.
Is it already there?
Yes.
Okay. So you can try to make the code. Okay. Can you make it?
Okay.
Is it good?
Yes.
Okay. So you can start. And if you have any questions, don't mind to asking me, and we will try to discuss it together. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So good luck, Adam. so far? Is there any difficulties that you found, Adler?
No.
Everything is still good?
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you something. Can you tell me about what is the function of this section?
Uh, wait, two of these.
No, just this.
Oh. Um, it basically creates the background.
Mm-hmm. And then what you have to prepare?
Oh, wait. Oh, it prepares the window
Okay. And then?
for like the color, the the frames.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it,
Uh,
right?
yeah, and then you can actually using the set mode function, right? To actually mention the size
Oh yeah,
of your window. Okay, you got it?
yes.
Okay, you can continue. Is there any question so far for that?
Um, no.
Okay, good. Okay, so far, is there any difficulties that you found, Adler?
Mm, no.
Okay, so I just want to ask you then, can you tell me more about this part from here until here?
Uh, hmm.
Can
I'm
you tell me?
I'm I'm gonna be honest. I don't really understand all of this part.
But I think you are know the big picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the good thing in here about coding is actually you know the big picture about what you code, right? About what you make. But if you know some details, that's gonna be good too, because in here, if you see the first in here, dev, it's actually for the preparation. So you try to prepare all the features, all the things that you need, right?
Yes.
And then you're gonna add some text. And then after you add the text, you prepare the text, you're gonna set it on here, right?
Yeah.
That's where the preparation goes into the step where you gonna show it into your project, okay? And the last one in here, there's a draw step. It means you want to show it into your code like this. Okay, do you get it?
Uh, uh, okay.
Is there any questions or do you still confused?
Mm, I'm sorry, could you explain again about the set text?
Yeah, the set text it means you want to actually set the text on the features that you already prepared before, like the font, like the size, that you want to implement it on the text that you just give it into your code. You
Okay,
get it?
okay. Yes.
Okay. Now can you stop the share screen? Okay, yeah, sadly our time is almost end, but can you tell me more about what you already been learning so far in this lesson?
Mm. Oh, now learn about class,
Mm-hmm.
list, what else? Mm, oh yeah, pie game.
Okay. And also list, right?
Yeah, list.
Okay, so the three things to remember for this lesson for today is actually the list is actually the structured data that you can use in Pygame, right? And with Pygame, you can also make a compact game if you combine it with lists, as you already did, right, in the code. And then you can actually using some extra Pygame function to make it more sustainable, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so thank you for today's lesson. I'm really glad that I can see you again. So I will see you again by the next week. Hope you have a good day and thank you, Adler. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
See you.